When my partner said he needed space, I thought he meant a few nights apart or maybe a temporary break, not that he'd move into the house next door with my identical twin and start living my life like nothing happened. The first night I heard laughter through the thin walls, I pushed it off as coincidence. But then I saw him watering her plants in our pajamas, giving her the smile he reserved for me, and my stomach dropped. He was wearing the t-shirt I gave him for his birthday, the one with the tiny rip he always swore he'd fix. I stormed over, ready to burn the place down with words, but when my twin opened the door, she acted like I was the one intruding. She brushed her hair behind her ear, just like I do, and called me by his pet name for me. He stood behind her, eyes wide, caught in the act but not even ashamed. "You always said we were too much alike," he said, as if it was some twisted joke. The worst part was seeing him reach for her hand, the same way he used to reach for mine whenever I was about to lose it. My twin didn't deny it. "He said he wanted the real you," she whispered, and for a second I wondered if I even knew what that meant anymore. The two of them, my partner and my mirror image, had built a version of my life next door, one where I didn't exist. My parents started inviting them over for family dinners, as if a simple switch had been flipped and now she was the daughter who belonged. Friends waved at her in my driveway, and I felt like a ghost haunting my own life. I tried to move on, but everywhere I went, I saw them, living, laughing, and loving as if I'd never been there. One night, I caught my reflection in the window, and for a moment I didn't recognize myself. It hit me then, maybe he hadn't betrayed me for her, but for the version of me I could never be. I realized I'd spent so long trying to be perfect, I'd lost sight of who I actually was. That's when I decided to disappear completely, not for him, not for her, but to finally figure out if I could ever exist outside the shadow of someone else's expectations.